Before the best of the game head to the Masters, junior golfers from across the country will compete at Augusta National in the Drive, Chip and Putt National Finals. 13-year-old Allyn Stevens will be there. She's the daughter of former Houston Rockets Joe Stevens. Rich Lerner has her story.
The wind and the rain is intensifying.
Hurricane Harvey on track to become the most powerful to hit the U.S. in a decade.
Winds are up to 125 miles per hour.
Hurricane Harvey made landfall in Texas the last weekend of August in 2017. Early that Sunday morning, Joe Stevens made the decision to get his family to safety, knowing their home in Houston was in danger.
We went to Dallas for about a week and just stayed there until all the water had receded, and we just came back and saw what we had left.
The Stevens family lived about 180 yards away from a small body of water called Green's Bayou.
This thing was at least half a mile out of its banks. You know, half a mile out of its banks. You can't even put into words how much water that is.
After 50-plus inches of rain in 36 hours, the waters of Green's Bayou were standing over 3 feet deep in the Stevens family home.
It was an entire week that I just could not stop crying. I made all my memories here. This is where I first met my baby sister. This is where my first dog came. This is where all my family comes when it's holiday time. It was hard to know that all my memories have been stripped away and I have to make new ones.
The first new memory that Allyn had a chance to make was at the Drive, Chip and Putt Regional Finals, only 5 weeks after the storm hit. With flooded courses all around the Houston area, Allyn had limited time to practice. But in her 4th straight year competing, she finally made it to the national finals.
The kid is a fighter. Just fought through it and came out like a champion. It took our minds off of this. And you could be really, really happy for Allyn and all that she's accomplished.
What an incredible story. Like many families in the Houston area, the Stevens family is still remodeling their home. The Drive, Chip and Putt Finals will mark the entire family's very first trip to Augusta, and Joe jokingly said he'd be taking some of that iconic green grass back to plant in their new backyard. Very well deserved. And one last note, Allyn is also a member of the First Tee of Greater Houston. We wish her the best of luck. In all, 80 young golfers from around the country will realize a dream when they compete at Augusta National. Don't miss the Drive, Chip and Putt National Finals, Sunday, April 1st, only on Golf Channel.